Hello everyone, welcome to Pokédex, the channel where I build decks for the Pokemon trading card game. I was yet to build a Medicham deck, can you guys believe that? Um, I actually played a lot with this card when it came out. It's pretty fun, it's from Primal Clash. And the thing with Medicham is a stage 1, it has a couple of different attacks. The first one heals 30 damage, the second one deals 30, and we ignore weakness and resistance. And it wouldn't be anything special if it wasn't for the Omega Barrage ancient trait, which allows Medicham to attack twice. And of course, it's a fighting type, so we can have a strong energy and a muscle band and a fighting stadium, and suddenly we're killing EXs in one turn with using the 2 attacks on Medicham, which is actually pretty insane if you think about it. I was yet to make a video on Medicham, the timing was never right, but now we have a lot of support for fast decks after Roaring Skies came out with Shaymin-Ex and Wally especially, because this allows us to evolve into our stage 1s in a single turn. So we're playing a pretty speedy deck, I think, where we have 2 Shaymin and Jirachi. That helps us with the consistency and grabbing stuff out of our deck. I'm playing a single Jirachi because it grabs us the Wally. But mostly we will try to use Shaymin instead to draw a lot of cards. We want our deck to be really fast. We have 4/4 Medicham line. Sometimes we need more, and that's why we have the Sacred Ash in here, but hopefully the 4/4 will be enough because we will be knocking out our opponent so quickly. At least that's what we are going for. We have 2 Celebi-Ex. Celebi does something very important for this deck. So Time Recall allows us to attack using our basic attacks instead. So we can actually use Smack for a single energy. It does less damage than Yoga Kick. It does the 10 less damage, but at the same and it is affected by resistance, so we have to be careful with that. But at the same time, allows us to attack with a single energy. So it's something really important. It allows us to be aggressive from the first turn on. So we're playing a couple of those, and then the rest of the deck is pretty much. Look at this. We have so much draw in here. We have 4 Acrobike. 1 Computer Search, obviously, we have a single Sacred Ash, and then we have 3 Switch to be able to retreat without spending energy. Sometimes we have very awkward starts where we start the Celebi or Jirachi, for example, and this allows us to retreat from them without spending an energy. We have 4 Trainer's Mail and 4 Ultra Ball to be able to discard cards and get the things that we want. We have 3 VS Seeker to grab the supporters back, and we have not that thick supporter line. We only play 1 Corina. It's very good to grab with a Jirachi sometimes, but we only play 1 just because it's good to grab. I don't know, we can with 1 we can still grab a Pokemon and a VS Seeker, so we can chain them together. But we can also grab the Computer Search, for example, and that's really good sometimes. But a lot of times we just use Corina to grab the Medicham and the Muscle Band, so there's that. Can also grab the Ultra Ball, so it's never wrong to grab a Corina, but I figure that only 1 is enough. We have a couple of Lysander in here because it's a tactical card where we grab the Pokemon that we actually want to kill. We have 4 Sycamore because it's just that good, and 2 Wally to be able, as I said, to use Jirachi for it. Sometimes Wally gets prized, that's where we're playing 2. Also we can have 1 in the discard pile and another 1 in the deck, just so we have VS Seeker and Jirachi up. We have 3 Fighting Stadium, 4 Muscle Band for damage increase, okay, whatever. And then I have 4 Strong Energy and 7 basic Fighting Energy. Let's play this deck. Looking for opponent. Let's see what opponent we get out of this. Starting second with this deck is not the worst thing ever. We're playing against the Darkness deck, so maybe they have some weakness against us, and maybe they also have some resistance if they're playing Yveltals. We'll see what comes. Okay, we start with the Jirachi. Again, pretty awkward. It's not the worst to be the second with this deck, but I think if we have the choice, I think we still choose to go first. Absol, that's weird. But it is weak against us. Not that it matters much if we use our Medicham, not the Medicham, the Meditite's first attack. Okay, so we're playing against the Zorwork deck. I kind of wish we had an Ultra Ball here. We really need an Ultra Ball. Okay, we have the Computer Search, which is similar. So I think I'll just go for that. And I will get the Shaymin. and I don't think I will be attacking this turn, so might as well just start dropping stuff here, because I want to build as much as I can. Okay, so let's play the acrobike, get a stadium. No, I'll actually go for the acrobike. I want to make sure that I have a Pokemon here. Okay, so we got the Meditite, that's pretty cool. Let's play it, and we can actually evolve here. But we have the, okay, we got the Ultra Ball, that's pretty great. I actually don't think I'll play anything else. I think I'll just pass the turn. Next turn I can either, if my opponent kills our Meditite, grabbing it or something, we can, I don't think that's going to happen, but we could. Okay, I'll just pass the turn here, yeah. So next turn I can grab the Celebi out of this Ultra Ball, discarding the Wally and something else. Okay, so my opponent ends, we keep everything that we had in our deck, that's still fine. I have an Ultra Ball to grab a second Shaymin if we have it. Our opponent is kind of going off, but we might be able to play a Lysander as well. Okay, so first things first, let's put this thing down. Let's play this. Okay, we got the Acrobike. Can put the Meditite, and we can... Okay, let's play the Acrobike. We get the Celebi, that's nice. That means we will potentially be able to attack. And I'll use the Ultra Ball. I'll discard the switch just because I can switch with the Jirachi anyways, and I'd rather have an Ultra Ball in hand after I play the Shaymin, so... Yeah, I want to draw a lot of cards. Okay, we can actually attack here. And we do have the Lysanders in there, so we can actually go for the Zorua here, which is pretty cool. So we can deal... Yeah, the weakness applies, so it's 80 damage actually. That's pretty good. So I'm just going to retreat into the Medicham, just going to grab the Lysander and grab that really annoying Zorua and just go for smack. So 80, weakness, and now my opponent has to throw something at us, and it's an Yveltal, okay, so I can just deal 20 damage to it, which is not the worst. Okay, there's a repeat ball, there's a Zorua coming down, and there's a Colress for 1,000,000 cards. My opponent just drew, and he gets to the Zorwork. Okay, there's 30. Not the worst for my opponent, but he does not charge up his other dudes, so that's not great also. Okay, we can play this guy. The Ultra Ball wouldn't be getting us anything useful, because we have gone through a lot of our deck. So we can just hit and then use the Calm Mind, but I actually think I want to use a second attack, and I can actually kill the Yveltal, right? I mean, I can deal... No, I can't kill it, so I'm just going to play an energy here. And I'm going to... First I'm going to use Yoga Kick, because it's not affected by stuff, so 50, yeah, I won't be killing his Pokemon, so I'm just going to heal mine. Calm Mind is actually pretty decent. Okay, my opponent gets to the double colorless energy, but he won't be able to retreat from the Yveltal, which gives us some time. Next turn I'm going to do the same. I mean, I'm going to Calm Mind and then heal damage, because that gives me a little bit more time to just... Or maybe I just retreat into the other Medicham, because I wouldn't be spending the one with the couple of energy, so yeah, I actually like that. I have to be careful with the Zorworks, because they can just do a lot of damage here. This is actually one of our worst matchups, in that our opponent can just kill our guys and we wouldn't be trading well for prizes, so... Yeah, I think I'd just rather attack with our other Medicham, because we're not sure to be drawing energy, so I'm just going to smack. Bam. Bam. And now... I don't think my opponent would spend energy to retreat, so I think he's just going to let his Yveltal die, but then I smack, killing his Yveltal, and then I get a free hit on something else, which doesn't really matter, because if it's a Zorwork I wouldn't be killing it anyways. Oh my god, my opponent's supporters are just killing me. Just need to draw something nice, and also we filled our bench really well, so yeah, this is not the best matchup for us. because the price trades are just bad. Okay, 30, doesn't matter. Okay, so we actually got the muscle band, which I won't play because my opponent might just next turn he could just Lysander out this guy, and I want to keep that thing there. Or actually, maybe I play it on a Medicham, because then if my opponent brings a Zorwork into play, I can just kill it, right? I mean, 20, 60 times 2, yeah, I would just kill it. So yeah, I think actually I would kill him anyways with the second Medicham, so having the first one, being able to just kill his Ivoltol and then killing a Zorwork if he brings it into the active position is actually pretty decent. So now there's a very... if I were my opponent, I'd just give me the Absol, but at the same time I think I'll just Calm Mind if he does that. Do not want to kill the Absol here. Just want to make it... Okay, so he brings the Ivoltol, so might as well... Could use Calm Mind here. Yeah, I think I'm going for that actually. Does my opponent not play switches? He puts the Spiritomb down. That's really weird. Because okay, I haven't played. I have played the Ace spec. I've played the computer search. I don't really know what use is going to get out of the Spiritomb, but because it doesn't deal damage, and actually is blocking my opponent's own Ace spec. So yeah. Maybe just wanted the extra card out of Colress, but I don't think I would have done that, to be honest. I don't really know if he has any other Pokemon in his deck anyway, so yeah. Okay, so my opponent passes the turn. He's not able to find energy, which is great for us. If he kills our guy, we have the Meditite in hand, so let's just start. We could smack, but I actually think I want to... Maybe I can go with a second Medicham, because I have the energy now. Yeah, that's fine. So I can use Calm Mind and then attack with Yoga Kick for 50. Switch is being really useful here. Could also start playing energy on the Shaymin in hopes that we would maybe get to use Sky Return, but I don't think that's really going to happen. So he's actually got his second Zorwork down. I can kill his Yveltal, but I would have to spend both my attacks, right? Because Calm Mind is dealing 50, so it would be 70, so it's still not enough. So might as well just heal and Yoga Kick. Yeah. So my opponent hits for 50 again, which is still not enough. We're at 70, and our Zorwork would be killing us anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, we kill him in one hit and he kills us in one hit, so not much point in... Really need a second strong energy, because after he kills our Medicham, we'll be putting the Meditite down and also the Muscle Band on it. But we still need to get the... Why is he playing an energy on Yveltal? Is he going to retreat now? Okay, so he pulls the trigger here, which I don't really mind that much. I will kill his dude. And I'm also going to start charging this Meditite. I mean, if I draw an energy, I guess that's it. We get there, but I'm not sure I will, so... yeah, we'll really have to draw an energy next turn. Maybe I just throw something at his face, like a Jirachi or something. Yeah, I think that's the best play here. Can also put the Stadium down. I don't think he has Stadiums, but he might, so I might as well just go with this. Okay, so now he gives us the Yveltal. We drew the energy out of the prizes, that's really good, so let's just smack for the second knockout. And now our opponent has to kill us here. And even if he does... Oh yeah, we can throw the Spiritomb at us, I guess. But then he has to retreat from the Spirit Tomb. We'll see what happens here. Not having the strong energy is bad because we can't actually kill the Zorwork in a single hit, so we have to spend a couple of turns killing it. Yeah, that sucks big time, so maybe it's going to kill us in the end. So let's see. Okay, we actually drew this Professor Sycamore. It's really good, so let's see. I don't need the Stadium now, so I'm going to discard it, and also an energy. Okay, so we get the Metatite second one. I'm going to grab it for sure, but I also want to see what I have left in my deck. There's a strong, actually two strong energies, so maybe I risk not drawing the strong here, because I'd be killing this guy for sure, and then the following turn I can just go for the second. Yeah, I'm going to risk it. Okay, there's a strong. It's perfect. I'm just going to put this thing here. Then next turn we can draw the second strong for sure, so we can have the second Meditite. Unless my opponent ends, of course, but if he does, well, not really that much that we can do here, so I'm just going to use the first attack that hits for weakness. Now my opponent throws a Spiritomb, so I'm just going to Yoga Kick, I guess. And now he has to retreat from his Spiritomb. And if he does, he's still not guaranteed to win, because we have the Zorwork. Oh, Skyfield, okay. That's interesting. The Absols do nothing here, just because... okay, so he gets the energy, so he's going to kill our Medicham. But I actually think we will be winning, because we still have a strong energy in our deck. So we still get there. Okay, because we hit for weakness. This is a very weird... And we actually don't need a Sycamore, because we just drew the... Okay, 120, and victory! Yay, victory is ours. It was a very weird match, because our opponent is not playing EX Pokemon, but we still managed to find a way to 1-hit KO pretty much everything he played. And he was also 1-hit KOing us, so the Absol was kind of rubbish there. And he never got to kill our EXs with the Lysander, so I don't know. Maybe not the greatest deck ever, but I think our deck is actually pretty decent. It's really speedy, it's really quick on the setup, and it hits for a lot of damage. And as you can see, actually having the Celebi down and attacking for only 1 energy is really good. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel, and just if you like this video, please hit the like button. That helps me understand what you guys like and what you guys don't like, so I can produce more content that goes to your guys' tastes. So hope you guys enjoy this anyway. See you guys next time. Bye!